Okay, so this is unusual. This is a Monday night. We've taken the front wing off. This is Edward, who's really helped because under there, where you have to get at the bolts to take the wing off, you can see there along the front edge of the front apron there are a load of bolts, and then at the front I've removed the water tank. Oh, that's slipped. I need to move that and take the pressure off there. Oh, I'll do that in a minute. It's not, okay, there we are. That's okay. That's there. Couple of bolts up here, but if you don't take those off, you can't get in there. Even then, it takes a 10-year-old to get in. It's very difficult to do. I did it before. Now, it's just taking the sealing off where the foam sort of padding that goes underneath where the wing is. To get the wing off, there are two bolts here. You can actually lift this panel to move that back, the panel, this tank, so that you can get in here to the top two brackets. Now here's one of them. These are supposed to be bonded to the wing, but the bonding's gone. And then there are two more down here. That bond to the side skirt. And you'll notice how badly corroded this lower panel is. Now that lower panel is held on by two bolts, but you can see there how the paint's just coming off. So I'm going to take that off. This bracket's suffering a little bit as well, so I'm going to take that off, and we'll sandblast these and then repaint them before they go on. There's absolutely no point in doing all this work and then just putting a quick lick over. So that's where we are this evening. Getting on quite nicely. Today I've had some... Oh, where are they? Bear with me a second. Okay, here we go. So, I mentioned some time ago about the... I couldn't get brackets for the fuel lines. Couldn't get fuel lines. So I've got some racing spec braided. It's nylon braided on the outside with stainless steel on the inside. But of course we need brackets to hold it underneath the car. So I designed these and had these 3D printed in Germany actually. These are just a nylon, and what will happen is, if my young assistant could hold that for me please. So we've got three. We've got flow return and vapor line. So one will go in there, and then this side is designed for two to go side by side. I'm going to have to modify the floor of the car slightly because oh yeah, you can just put it next to it like that, can't you? And they should be a snug fit. There we are, snug fit in there, and then this will go up against the floor like that, so that's what you'll see from underneath. And I'm putting a bolt through the middle. I'm going to actually have to weld a bolt to the floor, I think, because the sort of threaded, oh yeah, it's balancing, there you go. The threaded, that's physics in action for you, and gravity. The threaded fixings that come out of the floor for the original holders have a vague thread on, but they're more like a corkscrew thread than an actual thread, and I've not been able to find anything that will go onto them. So if anybody's any suggestions on that, then please let me know. But otherwise I'm going to have to grind those off and weld new bolts onto the floor to come through these. So if anybody's having the same issue with fuel line holders and fuel lines, I would heartily recommend going for this kind of stuff with really nice... Let me have a look and see if I can find... Let me have a look in my drawer of plenty. I think in here, yes, I've got one of the connectors. So they're a really, really beautifully made... Can't really see it very well. Anodized aluminium connector. They're very expensive, but they're absolutely stunning. So, yeah, it looks as though it's going to be a good way to replace the fuel lines. So that's it for a Monday night, and next instalment next weekend, I expect.